while you're in the smoky room, babe. You were a Burberry tank, some dark black pants. Cause you were so fine that I got paralyzed when I looked you in the eyes. How do we end
So rising up onto your hands, coming into tabletop. Shoulders, elbows, wrists. Top of the head is pointing towards the top of your mat, but you're looking at the mat. Flat back. Inhale. On an exhale, look up towards the sky. Drop the tummy to the mat so you've got that arch in your back. Push on your hands. Exhale for cow pose. Drop your head towards the mat. Push your spine up towards the sky. Suck your tummy in towards your ribs. So moving at your own pace, give me a few cat and cows. If you've done my class, you know when I say move at your own pace, that means moving to your breath to movement. So you move, when you inhale for cow, you use the whole of your inhale till you need to exhale, then that moves you back into your camel. Cat. Focus of breathing and relaxing and trying to keep everything else off of the mat. Just focusing on you and your yoga. Coming back into tabletop. Give me a few dancing lions. So you're going to push your hips to the right heel, then the left. Rolling in a circular motion. Keep your head pointing towards the mat. Relax your neck. Nice deep circular motions. Pushing on those hands. So we're warming up your knees, your hips, shoulders, elbows, wrists. Again, maybe you can hear the birds, feel the breeze. Pausing at the top, reverse direction. So I'm teaching my regular Vinyasa Flow today, just because it's something you all know. Coming back into tabletop. Let's flip our toes and go up into our first downward dog. So push your hips up towards the sky. Bend the left knee, bend the right knee. Think about your pose, so your fingers are spread wide, space between the palm of your hand and the mat. Obviously the grass changes your grip slightly and the level of your mat. Release both heels to the mat. Inhale, on an exhale, roll forward, lower yourself to the mat for a Chaturanga. Again, it's your pace, your breath to movement. Flip the toes flat on the mat, push on those hands. Feel that back bend, just breathe into it. If you want, you can deepen, you can come off of your thighs or you can stay on your thighs. It's always to your level, to what you need on any given moment. Look over the right shoulder to the right heel. Look over the left shoulder to the left heel. Come back to centre, gazing forward. Flip the toes, push back nice and controlled into your downward dog. Feel it work from your toes to your fingertips. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale, on an exhale, roll forward. Lower yourself to the mat. Flip the toes, push back into a downward dog. Walk your hands back to meet your feet. Meet me in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Top of the heads fall into the mat. Knees can be soft. Push those hips high. Release the hands to the mat. Let those wrists and hands be floppy. Push those hips high. Feel the stretch in the back of your leg. Both legs, not one leg. Reverse one dive. Reach the hands out to the side. Looking up towards the sky, and yeah, that's what I've wanted to say for ages. Not know what you're looking at. Look at your ceiling. Look at the sky, even though it's not blue. Probably good that it's not blue. It'd be really sweaty. Gentle back bend. So push your hips towards the front. Weights on the front of your feet. Inhale, come back to centre. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, reverse one dive, reaching higher to the sky. Interlace your fingers, release the index fingers. Inhale. On an exhale, reach over to the right side. So you're pushing your hips to the left, but you keep hips square to the front. Inhale. On an exhale, just reach over deeper. Remember, it's your edge, not mine. Use your breath to movement. Inhale to deepen. Exhale to lengthen. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, reaching your hands over to the left side. Push your hips to the right. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, give me a back bend. Keep those fingers together. Look towards your index fingers. Still keep the hips pushing to the front. Inhale, slowly rise. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands to the top of the mat. Step back into a downward dog. We're going to go into our first Vinyasa Flow. Raise the right leg high. Step the right foot to the top of the mat in between your hands. Flip the left foot so it's pushing against the mat. Inhale, hinge and rise. Reach your hands towards the front, then up towards the sky. You're still gazing forward. Right knee stacked over the right ankle. Left foot's pushing against the mat. Inhale, on an exhale, sink a little deeper. Nice. Inhale again, on an exhale, give me a gentle back bend. Keep the right knee centered over the right foot. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, ears between your biceps. Reaching forward. Keep that right knee stacked over the right foot. Release the left hand inside the right foot. Right hand to the sky, palm facing away. Push on that left hand. Open your chest to the side. Still keep your legs active. Back of the mat with that left foot. Release the right hand to the mat, right side. Pivot the left toes. We're back into a low lunge. You can take a Chaturanga or you can step back in downward dog. So right foot meets left. You can Chaturanga or push back into a downward dog. So everyone meet me in a downward dog when you're ready. Inhale. On an exhale, raise the left leg high, stepping into warrior one on the left side. Left the mat. Right foot flips, pushing against the mat. Inhale, hinge and rise. Reach those hands towards the sky. Then you sink a little lower, feel your edge, listen to your edge. Inhale. On an exhale, give me a back bend. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, ears between your biceps. Looking at your left toes. Reaching forward. Release the right hand inside the left foot, left hand to the sky. Push on that right hand, open your chest. Look up towards that left thumb. If you want to deepen this pose, inhale. On an exhale, push on that right hand, raise the left hand higher. Release the left hand to the left side. Pivot those right toes, you're back into a low lunge. Take a Chaturanga or take a downward dog. We're all going to meet back in a downward dog. Take a few breaths here. You might feel your heart rate rising. You need to breathe. It's breath to movement. Walk your toes to the top of the mat. Meet me in a forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, gazing forward. Feel your core work. Forward fold. Reverse swan dive. So reach those hands out wide to the side. Feel your quads, glutes and core as you rise. Oh good, can you hear me okay? No? You are funny. Give me a gentle back bend. Release your hands by your side, palms facing forward. We're going to do a little balance. It's not going to be the same because you've got the uneven grass, but place all of your weight on the left foot. So I won't go crazy for the first one. Right leg up into a 90-degree bend, right foot flex. It's going to be different. And we've got the wind. But I'm used to teaching because I teach at the Marriott Hotel and it's on the water and it's always windy. So it's good. It's an extra resistance. More challenge. I should have brought the spin gym down. We could have played. Release your left hand to outside of the right knee. See, I'm going there. still gazing forward. So you've got a twist in the spine, but we're working the quad on the left leg. If you can and you want, release the right hand out to the back. If you want to take it further, remember to be safe and holding that pose. You look towards your right hand. You are going to feel a difference with the floor. Release the right hand to meet the left. Interlace your fingers below the right knee. Pull that right knee in towards your shoulder. So we're opening the hip here. Squeeze those elbows in, the biceps to the side. Arm wobbling. We are all only human and it is not easy on this surface. But that's good. It's working your muscles. You fall out, you come back in. Release the right foot to meet the left. I didn't see. I should face you, shouldn't I? Take a breath. Did you feel that? It's challenging. It makes you burn calories, focus. So switching sides, all of the weight on the right foot. Left leg into a 90-degree bend. Left foot flex, shoulders back, tuck the tailbone in, gazing forward. Just focus. Right hand on the outside of the left knee. You're still gazing forward. That right leg is still straight and strong, but don't lock it out. Left hand reaches to the back or wherever you need it to be for you. No egos on the mat. And release your left hand to meet your right. Interlace your fingers below the left knee. Okay, come back in. I don't think we'll do spin gym at the same time. Not unbalancing anyway. Take a breath. Remember to take a drink if you need it. Could you feel that? Are you all okay? But you can feel it working, yeah? Good. That's the whole intention. To make you work and focus. Hands to heart center. Inhale. On an exhale, forward fold. Release your hands to the top of the mat. Step back into a downward dog. Raise your right leg high. Stepping into a low lunge. Right foot's at the top of the mat. Flip the left foot to push against the mat. But we're going to rise up into warrior two. I'm going to come round to your way. Inhale, hinge and rise. Arms out to the side. Look at that ocean. Actually, it's not the ocean, is it? The bay. Right hand reaching forward, left hand to the back. Sink a little deeper. Now I want you to gaze at the park, down that right middle finger. Chest is open to the side. Right knee stacked over the right ankle, centered over those toes. Inhale, sink a little deeper. Feel the edge of your warrior two. I can see you out the corner of my eye. Nice, Olga. Flip the right palm to face the sky. Reverse your warrior. Left hand down the back leg. Right hand reaches to the back. Still keep the right knee pushing towards me. Inhale, come back to warrior two arms. Straighten that front right leg. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Palms face away from you. Inhale, on an exhale, you're going to release your right hand in front of your right ankle. Left hand to the sky, so it's stacked over your shoulders. So the left hand is hovering inside, or you can, right hand, or you can have it on your shin, whatever you need for you. Always no egos on the mat. Just listening to what you need on any given moment. Some days our yoga is different to others. Left hand reaches towards me, so your left arm is beside your left ear. So reaching towards me, Roxanne. Nice. Right hand comes up, both hands reaching towards the front park. Inhale, hinge and rise. You would have felt your core kicking in. Both hands reaching towards the sky. Foot parallel with the left. Swan dive down for a wide straddled stretch. So you're gazing through your legs. Your hands can be on the mat, on your thighs, wherever you need to be to support you. You want the weight on the front of your feet. Knees can be soft. Push your hips high. Inhale, on an exhale, maybe you push your hips higher to the sky. Inhale, halfway lift. So you're gazing to the water. Feel the core working. Push those hips higher. Feel the glutes working. Inhale, hinge and rise. Pivot your feet to face the front. Step the left foot in slightly. Raise your hands above your head, palms touching, thumbs crossed. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. Inhale. On an exhale, you're going to forward fold into pyramid pose. So you can stay with a palm grip, straight leg, or you can separate your hands and soften your knee. The intention is to bring your forehead to your knee. Again, listen to your edge. You just want to feel. You don't want to overstretch. You want to feel where it's working and then focus on breathing. Inhale, relax on your exhale, bring your forehead closer. You straighten that front right leg, but it can be soft. You want to listen to your edge and you want to move to your edge, no one else's. Bring your palms back together, thumbs crossed. Inhale, hinge and rise. Trace your hands towards the front, then up towards the sky. Release your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, squeeze those elbows together. We're going to go into a balance. Toppling tree. So all of the weight's on that right foot. Raise the left heel. You may have to step that left foot in slightly. Squeeze those palms together, open the chest. And the wind comes in, just as I'm going to get you to balance. Just focus. It doesn't have to be all the way. So inhale, on an exhale, tip from the hips, raising your toes off of the floor. If it's at a small angle and your toes just come off of the mat, that's fine, that's your edge. If you want to take it deeper, inhale, move on your exhale. Raising the left leg as you drop your shoulders, gazing forward. You're going to feel the work in your calves and your quads here. Slowly hinge from the hips, slowly rise. Hinging from the hips, slowly rise up. Arms by your side, palms facing forward. Relax and breathe.